Hi again, it's hot over here. I thought I would talk about. Hopefully, you can hear me. I don't know what's wrong with this phone. It's shit, it's old. And I've got a new phone, and I'm just hopeless with technology on a tactile level. Yeah, and I fucking hate cameras. I love cameras, but not pointing at me like shit. It just pisses me off. I feel it, you know, when I'm being watched or etc. And it's very, very intrusive. Yeah. So. I was told it won't be tolerated. Anyway, I was going to talk about something I don't really talk about. The first time, it's hard to find the words. I don't want to categorize anything too much because it doesn't leave room, does it? But what do I call it? Demon, whatever. Dark force, powerful, I don't know what the fuck you'd call it. I don't know, but whatever. Yeah. I was about 12 and years old. I've been right into Ouija boards, and I'd always been into the occult. And when I was like in primary school and stuff, me and another friend, a female, we were like real witchy, and we'd do forest rituals, and we didn't know what we were doing and stuff. And there was no books. There was a couple of books at the library we went to at school, which was, one was a ghost book that I'd like borrow every second week. I was just like, who the fuck's got my book? I gotta have it back. It was awesome. I wish I stole that book. Like, I didn't steal shit, but I wish I did, because I can't find it now. It would have been late 70s, mid late 70s, late 70s, mid 70s, whatever the fuck. Just say 77. And yeah, obsessed. So it just continued on. And I was into heavy metal, and I had this Venom record at the time, which I thought was pretty shit, but the artwork was really good. I think it was called Possessed, I don't know, but it had these like kids in a negative, a photo, how you get a negative, they look like the negative, whatever, I think. And I had like a few different albums with, pretty cool artwork. And there was, there'd been, I don't know, I do know, there'd been like abuse at home and shit, so there's a lot of that crazy energy in me, and a lot of poltergeist stuff all the time. I thought it was poltergeist, but I think it was PK now, from being so disturbed, because it tends to kick off when I feel like really contained and annoyed, and that's what tends to kick off. It's not when I'm fully pissed off, angry. It's not then. It's just when I'm like haven't let go, and I haven't fucking embraced the anger, and I haven't like purged it or whatever. It's that annoyed, contained feeling that you just can't express yourself, or can't, that sort of feeling is when it pops off. And I was sitting there looking in the mirror, and I was looking in my eyes, and I was very disrespectful to spirits back then. I learned hard and fast. I was basically provoking it as, fuck. And I'm staring in my eyes, and I was a little angry, and one of my left iris, the whole thing split in half, like vertically straight down the middle, and both halves floated away in the white, separated. And I shit myself, of course, and I covered my eye with my hand, like, you know, what the fuck? And when I looked back, my iris was back in one round circle again, but the whole white of my eye was blood red, bled out into my eye, you know, when that happens. And I knew it was no shit back then. Oh, fuck, okay. And I'm appreciative that I got showed that, you know, because it's a lot. And it basically has a mind of its own. It's very protective. And I love it. And it's crazy energy, but fuck, it's crazy energy. It's a lot, you know. It's a lot, and to sound disjointed. It isn't me. I don't know if my shadows created that, or I don't think so. It's something else. And I love it. I love it. I love it. It loves me. I love it, you know. And it lets me know when shit's not quite right. And it lets me know when it's going to launch, you know. It tells me it won't be tolerated. And I share that, and no one fucking listens. But it's got nothing to do with me, so that's how it is. And it's awesome, and I love it. And fuck yeah. Beam me up, because I can't breathe. Space, man. I want fucking space, solitude, silence, you know. COVID's all back out in force again. The bullshit saga continues. Hey, go get tested. If you don't have it, but you think you have it anyway, they'll probably put something up your nose into your blood barrier of your brain, so you might get it. Because you thought you had it anyway. Assholes. Yeah. Yeah. The deception is deep, you know. People probably think I'm a nutcase talking about alien implants and shit and abductions, but no, I've been talking about like the secret ops, the nasty shit, the fucking shit humans do. Oh, it's so disturbing. I never disturbed that bad about the thought of aliens, but when I sat down, like this is ages ago, and thought about it and thought, hang on, what if people are fucking doing some of it? And that terrified me, you know. Not a good terrified, a bad terrified, like shit. We know what we're capable of. If I'm fucking categorizing myself as one of you guys, humans, whoever the fuck is human out there, it's not a fucking, it's not a very nice compliment. It's not a good human, you know. Yeah, it doesn't sound good to me.